All right, so all of the dip has been peeled from the car and I've taken it outside and gone over all the cracks with dip dissolver and a pressure washer just to get any last little scraps that were left. And now it's time to actually get into the projects. The first of which is I need to take these front bumper pieces of the SS tuning flares off to reposition them. The 3M tape that I had used initially up here in the front didn't adhere as much as I'd like, so that started to separate, and I just slapped it back on real quick just to keep things looking all right. So we'll get those repositioned, and then the next big part of the winter project is going to be actually molding the flares to the body. So I've got some Evercoat fiberglass reinforced body filler, as well as just your lightweight body filler, and we're gonna see what happens and how it goes. I've never done body work before, definitely never molded flares or wide body kit, but we'll try to make a nice smooth transition between the kit and the body and hope for the best. But before we get into the body filler and stuff like that, what I am going to do is, once this is repositioned and once I'm 100% happy with where the rest of the kit is, which is currently held on with 3M VHB tape and adhesion promoter, so it's not going anywhere. What I'm going to do is, along the outside and inside of the kit, is I'm going to run a bead of Sikaflex panel bond just to reinforce that bond a little bit more, give me a little bit more peace of mind with that. And then we'll lightly sand everything. I'm not going to go too aggressive with it, just to keep that shape and really just fill this little probably 2-inch area or whatnot. Feel free to let me know if that's the wrong approach or if I should be doing anything differently. Another thing that I've recently started to change my mind with is I may not end up dipping the car. This would be the 4th time I dipped the car. I've done the slate blue, I've done desert tan, and the Gandam orange. I do already have all the supplies and pearl for the next color, but I think I'm going to keep that as a backup. And right now my thought is to try my hand at vinyl wrapping for the first time. I've never dealt with wrap before. I've never tried to wrap anything. I've gone down the YouTube rabbit hole enough to kind of have a vague idea of what I'm up against. I know, talking with some people on Instagram and whatnot, the front bumper is definitely going to be the hardest piece to do. If I need to end up taking that to a shop to have them do it, then so be it. But I will try my hand at it first. So same with the body work. If you have any pointers or tips or tricks on wrapping specifically the RS, feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment. I know my big question point right now is what inlays I may need to do on the front bumper. The rear wing definitely seems like it's going to be a tricky point. The sides and the roof, pretty straightforward. Rear bumper, probably straightforward. I know the hatch should be done in 2 pieces, but definitely open to suggestions and prior experiences that you may have had. I do currently have sample colors en route from 3M, Avery, KPMF, and somebody on Instagram had recommended Raxtify to me. Never heard of them before, but I'll give it a try. With that being said, I'm going to close out this video. Next video will probably be the initial teardown of the car to prep for working on molding the flares. Wish me luck.